All right, guys, today we've got a little follow-up review for Ferocious Beard Company. We got some beard wax and a couple of scent samples, so stay tuned. Hey guys, Brian Haywood here. Welcome back to my Beards and Banjos YouTube channel where we discuss tips and tricks for your beards. We do some product reviews, some unboxings, some giveaways. We also have a beard advice series where you guys can send in a couple of pictures to me to the email address you see below. I take a look at it for a few weeks. You get featured in your own beard advice series video where you get several options, and hopefully we all learn a little something along the way. So check that out if you have not. And today we're talking about Ferocious Beard Company. They've got a brand new product on the market. They also have some new summer scents coming out, so I wanted to share some of that with you guys. But they've got a brand new beard wax, and I did an unboxing on this one. It was still in the beta test at the time, okay? And now it's no longer in the beta test, so it has does it become alpha? I don't know. Anyway, it's live on the website, and this the scent that I was sent out was cinnamon and cardamom and something else, so cinnamon leaf. So it's a pretty strong scent, and it smells a lot like the spice, the cinnamon stick, the open your container of cinnamon from your kitchen cabinet and use that. So that's what this smells like to me. So it's pretty strong, and I noticed it doesn't go well on top of a lot of other oils, some different scents. It doesn't really mix very well. So my suggestion to Nate was maybe come out with some lighter scents with it, maybe a little light vanilla or a light mint or something like that, or unscented if you can do it without it smelling too much like wax. So his wife actually came out with the unscented. So the important thing about this is it's got the refined white beeswax on it, which makes it really creamy. And also a lot of times that removes the scent from it anyway, from the beeswax, keeps it from smelling so waxy. So we'll take a look at this. Ends up being like a 5 out of 5 as far as the hold on it, but it does come out pretty easily. It's easy to work with. There is no grit on this stuff, guys. It comes out very, very smooth. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but it's very, very smooth. Okay, and the great thing is it gives you a really good hold, and some guys are just kind of opposed to having strong hold balms and stuff. But there's times where you guys really want all of your flyaways to lay down. A more formal event, a job interview, a wedding, whatever the case may be. Maybe it's really adverse weather conditions. Right now it's really humid outside here. So I've got a lot of flyaways going on that kind of just poofs out during the day. So that really kind of helps all of those flyaways kind of lay down a little bit flatter. So be looking for a video on this, but I'm going to do a video where I talk about the absolute essential tools you need in your toolbox. And one of those is going to be a high hold beard balm or a beard wax like this one, especially since there's an unscented now. I just think that's something that you need in your cabinet, all right, in your arsenal. So it's $20 and it's 2 ounces though. It'll last you forever. By the way, you could also definitely use this as a mustache wax. So if Nate wanted to change that to beard and mustache wax, he certainly could. It's not the strongest hold on your mustache, but it would be a nice kind of compromise for the guys who aren't wanting the really stiff mustache wax to work with. Really easy to work with. I highly recommend it. I do want to get the unscented in my hands just so I can give my stamp of approval on that to make sure it's not too waxy smelling. But they do have 2 options. They've got this scent and then the unscented. So please check that out. I highly recommend that every beardsman needs that in your cabinet somewhere, whether you only use it once a month or a couple of times a year. When you want it, you need to have it. All right, so I also want to talk about a few of these scents. I've got 3 samples, and these come in the nice little sample size. I don't know if this is a dram or a half dram, something like that. Anyway, it's got the little dropper tops on it, really easy to use. And this first one is actually part of the new summer scent lineup. It's got 6 summer scents coming out, Dangerous Mango being one of them. Okay, so it's got a Dangerous Mango. Let's see what the other ones are. There's a Clean Citrus, a Cinnamon Orange and Clove, a Lime, a Madhouse Margarita, Ocean Breeze. So those are 6 that he's come out with that are their summer scents. And you can get all 6 samples for, I think it's $15.99. So I highly recommend you checking that out. And if you find something you really love, you can order the oil and balm to go with that. All right. But the Dangerous Mango is one of them. This is the one that my friend Mo, the Bearded Shark, reviewed, except he called it Dangerous Mango. I don't really like mango as far as to eat it. However, this smells really good. So it smells like mango. Pretty sweet, pretty strong. This lasted a good while. All of these scents lasted into the afternoon, so that's about all you can really ask for. That's kind of the perfect scent duration for me on these. So kind of average. It's in the wheelhouse there of where you want your scent duration to be. And this one's on the sweeter side, but not sickly sweet. Doesn't smell like candy. It smells like a mango pretty much. So interested in checking that out. I liked it a lot better than I thought I would. All right. And then there was one that I didn't like as much as I thought I would, and that's the Orange Cream Pop. It's supposed to be like an orange creamsicle that's got the orange ice cream on the outside and then the vanilla ice cream on the inside. So when I smell this, I don't really get that. I get some orange, and then I don't really get a whole lot of creaminess to it. And I don't know, it's like there's something else in there too, but it doesn't really do it for me. That's why you try samples, guys. So the other two scents I really enjoyed. This one, not so much, and I usually do like orange and orange vanilla and those kind of things. But you guys can check that out for yourself and see if you like it or not. And then the last one that he sent out was called Savage. And when I smell this, and I still do, and when I first smelled it and when I still smell it, it smells like a nice lighter kind of cologne scent. I'm not big into colognes, but I wore this and actually really liked it. When I looked up the scent profile, it said, let me see if I can find that. Hold on, I gotta find it. All right, so the scent profile on it is cherry, tobacco, and cedar leather. Now, I don't get any of that stuff individually. Once I read that, I went back and smelled it again a little earlier. I get a little bit of the cherry, but to me, it still just smells like kind of a nice light cologne. I can't pick out any of the other individual things. So if you think it's going to be a deep tobacco kind of thing, cherry, tobacco, leather, it's not really like that. It's more of a lighter cologne, but I really do enjoy that one. So check out Savage, check out the Dangerous Mango. Also tried the Orange Cream Pop, but definitely check out the wax. Now, hopefully I will be able to bring you some more of these sample scents in the months to come. Nate said he might send me out some stuff periodically to review. I do want to talk about this. This is one little issue. Like I said, you could get the 6 new summer collection scents in this size for $15.99. But if you want to kind of build your own sample set, it was 3 of them and it was $12.99. And the math teacher in me seems like that's a little bit high for 3. You do get to kind of pick your own because it's got tons of scents. It's kind of overwhelming, but you can pick your own scents and try those out. But it seems a little bit high to me, especially when I still had to pay shipping. So I tried to figure out exactly how much it would cost me. It would be $16.58 for these 3 little things. So to me, that's a little bit high. So I don't know if there's something they can do to make the shipping less on that if you're just sticking them in a little envelope instead of a big box, or put in more samples, right? Add in a couple more. If you're doing 6 of them for $15.99, there's probably a way you could do that a little bit more economically. Other than that, I really enjoy everything. The prices are good besides those little sample packs that way. But I want you to do this. Take a look at Ferocious Beard Company's website. Look at some of those scents and drop a comment in below about which one you might want Nate to send out to me to kind of get a second opinion on. I'll be glad to highlight that for you guys. And don't forget to check out that beard wax. Grab you that unscented, put it in your arsenal, and you will see that it could definitely come in handy. All right, guys, I appreciate your time. Have a good day.